So it's done then?
We were fooling ourselves. Was a mistake.
Don't say that. Don't call it a mistake.
We've already been through it. There's really nothing more to say.
I tried, though. You at least know that much, don't you?
I know, David. I know.
And what about this place? Got it for the season. You're the one who wanted to come out here, for Christ's sake.
Picked up most of it on the way. This should last you a while.
Thanks for coming by. No, it's a long way.
No, it's nothing. I was glad you called. Anyway, I like the drive. The city can't get a bit overwhelming.
It's quiet out here. Some other houses, but I haven't seen anyone else around.
Yes, I've brought people out here in the first place. The isolation. I personally never understood the appeal. It's there. For some.
Another thing I'm having a hard time with is all this light. Never seems to get dark out here.
I can't get used to it. Honestly, if I like it. It's easier to get work done.
Yeah, but there's no sense of time. And it's much harder to sleep.
It's a shame about Eva. No, really it is, but... Well, you know how these things go by now. It takes some time. Always does.
The shitty thing is, it's a routine I'm getting a little too used to. I don't have a fucking clue what happened. You know, when we first started off, everything was perfect. Then when she left yesterday, I knew there was nothing I could do to change her mind. It's like she was just stuck on it.
But you can't dwell on all that. Replaying all these conversations in your head. Wondering... It'll drive you crazy. Remember how it was with me and Alma? It took me almost a year to get back to normal.
Yeah, but that whole thing was fucked from the start.
Yeah, probably. So what are you gonna do with this place?
I spoke to the owner this morning. Stay the weekend and see if he can find someone else to rent it.
I want to stick around for a bit. You still have the photos, haven't you?
I'd rather stay in town, commute from there. Just make a few day trips and get the photos that way.
It'd be much easier to do it just from here.
I don't know. Wouldn't really be able to concentrate. Bad memories, I guess.
good you were there when we were. Not many people out here. Who knows how long it would have been until someone else came by.
Does anyone know anything about her? Did you leave a note?
Most of her family were sat in Sweden, but you hadn't been in touch with them for quite some time. As for the note, I can't really disclose that information. I'm sure you understand. Beautiful girl, wasn't she? Such a shame.
Wonder what she was doing out here. All alone. You mind if I keep this?
Sure. Got the cops at the station. Look. I know we've already kept you here for a week, but I'm afraid I'll have to ask one more thing of you.
What's that?
I was wondering if you can extend your stay until the investigation is concluded. Still a few things we have to clear up.
Investigation? Thought you said it was a suicide.
Yeah, well, there are procedures we have to follow. Still have to wait for the toxicology report to determine the final cause of death.
How much longer will I have to stay for?
These things can take time out here, but shouldn't be more than a week.
Guess I don't really have a choice.
I'm afraid not.
I'm feeling a bit tired these days. I don't know why that is.
You do seem a bit off. Maybe we should go somewhere. Take a trip.
A trip? I'd like that. Just us.
Just us.
It's unbelievable. That's not a shock for you. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, I was there in the water, grabbing hold of her, bringing her to shore. You should have seen her. She was all bloated up. Her skin was pale white. Oh my God. The strange thing is, there's barely anyone around here. The detective really wouldn't let on about anything either.
Well, there's not much to wonder. She must have been depressed. Why else would anyone do it?
I don't know. The whole thing's just fucked.
It's tragic, is what it is. So how much longer do they want you to stay?
A few days. That's what he said.
Oh, that's good. Because the office is sending me out to the States. I'll be in New York.
You're being transferred.
No, it's nothing permanent. Just for a couple of weeks. Help them get the new branch in order. It's just a last-minute thing.
You know, I was thinking. World must be trying to tell me something with this trip. First Eva. Now this.
Well, look at it this way. At least it can't get any worse.
Marie.
Marie, are you up there?
No. Perché devi sempre rendere le cose così complicate? Perché non ti puoi comportare come un essere umano normale? Per una volta, come un essere umano normale, eh? Perché? Can I have one of those? Who is this composer?
Von Fleischer.
You're quite fond of him anymore. Always playing this music.
I guess I've always had a fondness for the Bavarians. My great-grandfather was one, you know.
Now I do.
Is everything all right?
What do you mean?
I heard you on the phone. Even though I don't understand a word of what he said.
Then maybe I have to teach you Italian.
You sure everything's okay?
Let's not start with this again, please.
You know, I don't mean to pry. But you must know what you mean to me.
That's why I don't mind it.
Sorry. I thought something might have been wrong.
No, it's okay. I'm sure I looked a bit strange.
I just, well, I had a bad experience recently. Figured I should check.
And I'm glad you checked.
You normally sleep in the back of your car?
No, I was just wandering around and I couldn't sleep last night, so I stopped the car. I do that sometimes.
Your accent. Sei italiana.
Oh mio Dio. Finalmente qualcuno con cui posso parlare italiano. Sto praticamente diventando pazza a parlare sempre inglese qui.
Vuoi dire che sei sola?
No, mio marito e io abitiamo proprio su questa strada.
Lui non parla italiano?
No, è solo islandese e inglese a casa nostra. E io praticamente non parlo islandese.
Well, I gotta be honest, my Italian isn't all that great either.
So are you staying around here as well?
Yeah, got a cabin just down the path.
Oh, then I'm surprised we haven't run into you yet. We really live just up the way. How long are you staying for?
I'm not actually sure yet.
And is it just you or you're here with friends?
I'm alone, actually. I'm glad I ran into you. Not many people around here.
Oh, I know. I'm always looking for excuses to go back to the city.
Yeah, I imagine it takes a while to get used to.
You know, a few friends are coming in from Reykjavik tonight. You should come by if you're not doing anything.
Yeah. I think I'd like that. Hi, I must be David. Hi, nice to meet you. Johan, it's a pleasure. Sorry, this is all I had at home. I didn't have time to go into town.
David? Hi! I've been telling Johan all about you. I think it's made him jealous. Come. Everyone, this is David.
Hi, David. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers. Okay.
Cheers. strange place to settle for the season. It must get so lonely out here.
To be completely honest, I didn't come out here alone.
Oh no.
It's not the best situation. I'm trying to make the most of it. But I did come out here for a work assignment, so that'll keep me busy.
Work assignment? Will you be taking photos?
Have you heard of Andrew Frank? He's an American author. He used to write here in Iceland, taking some pictures for a new project he's working on.
So you'll be here for a while then?
I don't know. Depends on a few different things, actually.
It's not the worst place to end up.
So how are you enjoying yourself, David?
He's bored sick.
No. This is great. I'm glad I decided to go shooting today. Otherwise, I wouldn't have met Marie.
Well, that makes the both of us. Why don't I show you around? Marie is the one in charge of these little house parties. If you couldn't guess by the crowd out there. I always feel so out of place with their friends. It's not that I mind their age, but they can be a fucking superficial lot. Though I must say, I saw a bit of a kindred spirit in you.
Kindred spirits. Sounds sort of like love at first sight.
Marie tells me that you're a photographer.
Yeah. Well, it's created a lot of great opportunities for me.
Is that how you ended up in Iceland?
Well, partly. Do most of my work in Europe.
I do a bit of photography myself. I started when I was in college. It was a particularly happy time in my life, so I became obsessed with documenting it all.
These are actually really good.
It's just a few of my favorites of my own work. I've collected thousands of prints, each marked off by category. That's from when we met.
She's beautiful.
That's what makes her so unreachable.
What do you mean?
Marie, like most beautiful women, is very self-aware. Women like her, they have the power to dominate. Each whim answered, each affection celebrated.
I've known women like that.
I do love her. Deeply. That's the worst part of it all, I think. You know, there was a drowning here last week. Though from what I'm hearing, it seems more like it was a suicide.
I was there.
What?
Well, no one had happened. No one found her.
Christ.
Didn't really want to mention it out there.
No, of course not. That's a terrible thing to have to go through.
Did you know the woman who died? Elisa?
No, not in any real way. I'd met her a few times. Tragic woman, really. That much I could sense, even before she died.
Well, it was a suicide. Police have asked me to stay until they finish the investigation. Or at least that's what they told me.
Makes sense. I wouldn't stress about it.
So, what are you doing after the season? Going back to Reykjavik, or?
No, I'll probably go for a holiday soon.
You're always off somewhere. Don't you get sick of it?
Oh God, no. No. And anyway, I promised my sister to go back to Rome for a few weeks.
And Johan can take as much time off.
Johan won't be joining me. We need a little break from each other every now and then. It's the only way it works with us.
Einhvers með þessa. Það var alveg gott að smá pásu.
Hey, what did you disappear to?
Johan was just showing me around. You've got a beautiful home.
I'm really glad he likes you. He typically doesn't like any of my friends. What about me? Oh, he loves you. But then so does everybody. Isn't she such a beauty?
It was sort of a strange phenomenon, actually.
In what sense?
Well, think about it. Most relationships outside of family are transient.
No, I don't believe that.
How many actual relationships have you maintained throughout your life? And I'm not just talking about people you email with every now and then.
But I don't get this notion of relationships. When you're friends with someone, you don't have to be in constant contact with them. It's more just knowing they're out there when you need them.
What does that friendship amount to? It's so trivial.
David, I think you're a bit too attached to people. Maybe you expect too much.
Probably right. Do tend to think about other people too much.
And what about them? Are they thinking about you?
Af því að þú veit höfðan þér, hvað þú eignar mikið þegar þú talar þessa hluti.
Það augljóslega eitthvað sem þú ert að ímynda þér.
Þeir eru alltaf að tala hvað samtökin að vinna mikla vinnu. Þegar þeir eru augljóslega skítsaman.
Skítsaman? Ég að eyða 10 tímum á dag í vinnu fyrir þessi samtök.
Þeim finnst bara gaman að rífast alltaf eins og hundur og köttur. Non preoccuparti perché neanche io capisco quello che dicono.
Við erum bara augljóslega ósammála með þessa hluti og það er bara að vera þannig.
The woman on the news, the one they found on the beach. Did you two happen to know her? You must have seen her around.
Ég þekkti hana í rauninni lítið sem ekkert.
Excuse me.
Horrible way to go.
Yeah.
You all right? When you called, I was a bit confused, to be honest.
Confused about what?
I heard stories, you know. Back in Reykjavik.
What stories?
Don't play dumb.
Okay. You heard stories. I'm sorry about that. But I don't really know what you expect from me.
Nothing. Nothing. You know, it took us almost 2 hours to get here. That's a long way to come, don't you think?
It's been a burden, I'm sure, but we appreciated your cooperation.
I mean, I completely understand. You just said it ever happened.
We're a frail species. People die because they can't live anymore. You can say it's a disease or an accident or heart attack or what have you. But really, they die because they can't go on living.
That's a strange view for a police officer to have.
It's what makes me suited for the job. So then, now that you're free of us, is it back to America?
David. How nice to see you. I'd called Mari down, but she's asleep. She hasn't been feeling well. She's just a bit tired. How are the photos coming along?
They're coming.
Must be difficult. After what you went through, finding Elisa like that.
It's almost like I keep expecting bad things to happen every time I go out. I don't know how to explain it.
It's a traumatic thing to have to experience. Most people will just quit the job.
I have this portrait of her.
Portrait?
Yes. They found it in her house. It's this beautiful black and white photo. I can't seem to get the image out of my mind, you know?
It's normal. Have the police gotten back in touch with you?
No. Not yet. I think I'll have to stay for a bit longer. At least until the investigation's over.
Oh. They're not the most competent police force. I wanted to ask you, did you get a chance to speak to Mary much at party?
Yeah. I mean, for a bit. She was busy playing host.
Why? She hasn't been herself lately.
What do you mean?
It's been tough on her, being away from Rome. When we're in the city, she's not as restless, but out here, she doesn't seem to be handling it very well.
It's gotta be hard living as a foreigner out here. Not everyone's suited for the quiet.
Part of the reason why you spend so much time out here is because of all the distractions in Reykjavik. It's a decent compromise, I think. Especially given the amount of freedom we give her. But now she spends large parts of the day on the phone, speaking in Italian. And you know, I don't ask. Ever.
You don't ask.
It gets to a point when you ask yourself, which is worse? Not knowing, or the alternative.
Maybe that's part of the problem.
We must seem so strange to you.
No. I'm not one to judge. I things fall apart with you for the week after we got out here.
You were with her a while.
No. That's the fucking sad part. Get my hopes up too easily.
Well, at least you're not too sentimental about it. Or you don't seem to be.
At times, maybe. You get hit with so many disappointments. After a while, it makes you wonder.
Want to know something I learned a long time ago?
What's that?
The only things we can depend on are ourselves and our unhappiness. These are my joyous words of wisdom.
I was wondering if you'd come by the cabin tonight. I know it's a long drive, but... Well, yes, that's probably true. So you'll come then?
Where have I seen this picture before?
In a dream, I think.
So this is what you've been doing this whole time?
What? You're impressed?
Don't. I look terrible.
No, you don't believe that.
Must be great to travel so much. See the world.
Sure. But it's hard too. Always being on the move. You find a place you like, people you like, and then you leave. When you come back, everyone's moved on.
Well, at least you're free to come and go. Being in one place isn't so great either. Especially when you're growing up. It's like being deprived of something. Of culture.
I mean to ask you. You and Marie. How'd you meet? You two seem close.
We met in Reykjavik a year ago. After she married Johan. They have a house there as well.
Her and Johan. Seems like kind of an odd pairing.
Why? Because of his age?
No, it's just, look at the way she was at the party. They barely even spoke.
That's how she is. Johan's always there to give her attention. Why not get it from others when they're around?
Well, that seems selfish.
That's because it is. Marie has a hard time seeing things from other people's perspective. I'm sure it's tough on Johan. Would be for anyone.
That doesn't affect your view on her at all.
She's my friend, and I really don't wish to judge. I find that so boring.
Well, I guess there is something about her. Draws you in.
If you're so curious about Marie, then why don't you go over there? She's probably still awake.
Don't do that.
What? So quick to assume trouble. So quick.
Blame it on bad experiences, I guess. And the fact that I can never say what I'm thinking.
That's a problem. Maybe you should talk to someone about that.
Isn't that what we're doing now?
You know, I really do love how quiet it is out here. So much more peaceful than the city. I'd like to have a place like this.
You still have to hold on to your place in the city.
Why's that?
Because you get lonely.
You seem to be doing all right.
For now.
I have to go away for a while. I got a call from Vienna. Paul's in the hospital.
The hospital?
He's gotten worse. They're not sure. It's just best that I go see him. I'll fly out tomorrow.
He's been a good friend to you. It'll be good for you to go see him. How long will you be gone for?
A few days, maybe a week. I was thinking that you'd come with me.
Wouldn't it be better if you went alone?
I don't see why it would. Unless you'd rather stay.
Johan, I really think it would be better if you went alone. You know I don't do well with sickness.
You'll be fine. Staying here alone.
Don't worry about me. I'll be okay.
You don't make it easy, do you? My sweet Marie.
Johan è a Vienna per la settimana. No. Perché deve per forza essere l'una o l'altra cosa? Può essere così un giorno, ma non adesso. Adesso non è il momento. Mi ami? told you. What's so bad about that? He didn't play any games. Just said what he wanted out front. And I must say, he can be quite charming.
Charming.
Maybe not charming, but there's something about him.
Of course. He's American.
No, it's not just that. You can tell there's more to him than he lets on. I find that attractive. So many guys are just concerned about themselves, even when they're fucking.
Was he a good fuck?
You know what the best way is to tell if a guy will be good in bed?
What?
Just see what makes him laugh.
I don't know. It's different for us. You have so much to look forward to for once you finish university.
It's not gonna be so easy for me, you know?
Still, I wouldn't mind to struggle if I knew it was leading somewhere. I didn't try hard enough when I was younger. I was too distracted. Always jumping to new things.
But just think about how happy you are compared to other people. You can work hard and try to do everything right, and things will still not work out.
But that's such a sad outlook to have. I don't want to think like that.
Yes, Dev.
Dev, are you awake?
Yes.
I was thinking, when I come back from Rome, we should go somewhere.
What?
Just us. Maybe to America, maybe somewhere else. I don't know.
What for?
So we can have holidays together.
I can't just take a holiday from work, Marie.
Why not?
Because they don't allow it.
You mean you wouldn't take a holiday with me?
Of course I would. I just can't. Not now.
Why?
I just told you.
There is nothing for me here. I can't bear the thought of being here forever.
But it won't be forever. You'll go back to Reykjavik at the end of the season.
I don't mean this house, I mean...
Hjartane.
I wish you wouldn't leave. I can't bear this house alone.
Talk to Johan. Tell him how you feel. I don't understand why you stay with him if you're unhappy.
The problem is not with Johan. The problem is with me. Even if it was someone else, I would still be like this. Let's just go away for a while.
Marie, I can't.
But why?
Because we're not children anymore.
I don't know if he told you, but Johan's out of town for the week. And I'm bored to tears back home. Oh, I didn't tell you. Liv came over last night.
I had a feeling that'd come up. I just figured that
It's okay. You made a good impression. And she's hard to please.
Finally. Someone has something nice to say about me for a change.
I was on holiday in Santorini with my family. I was still only 20 and he was this handsome, successful guy. And charming. So charming. That was the thing with Johan. He would make you feel like you were the most interesting person in the room.
So you've been with him since then?
No, we didn't end up seeing each other for a few years after that. And at first I was so heartbroken. You know, when I thought of him, I would have tears in my eyes. And I never felt like that with any other guy. But then, a year ago, he was in Rome, and we knew. So 6 months later, we were married.
Well, that's quick.
You think so? I never understood waiting for so long. Once you know, you know.
The reason you give it time is because things change. People change. Why don't we do this sooner?
What do you mean?
This. Dinner.
But you were over for the party, no?
Yeah, but I barely got to speak to you. You seemed preoccupied.
It was a strange night. Johan and I were a bit off that day.
That's all it was.
I'm not sure what you're referring to, David. Ti dispiace se fumo?
Go ahead.
When I mentioned Liv earlier, did you feel embarrassed?
Why would I feel embarrassed?
Just, well, with me coming to see you, maybe you thought that might change my opinion of you.
I'm not sure what you're referring to, Marie.
This wine is putting me to sleep. Do you mind if I just nap for a bit?
Sure. Take the bed if you want.
Oh, no. The couch is okay. Are you sure I'm not disturbing?
Of course. So you're comfortable? I'd like to see the world the way you do, Marie. Why are you always causing trouble? You say one thing, you do another. You must see the world differently than the rest of us. You see how ugly it is.
Non so cosa abbiano le persone di qui. Sono così chiuse. Nessuno si apre mai. Ripenso spesso a quel periodo. Vivevo a Parigi. Avevo finito l'università. Non avevo fretta di trovare un lavoro. Semplicemente ero alla ricerca della mia strada. Mi sentivo così libera. Non ero mai triste allora. O almeno non ricordo di esserlo mai stato. Era così. Almeno per un po'.
Do you want me to leave?
If you want. I don't know.
What don't you know?
I don't know why I'm feeling like this. For no reason, it just comes. Always it's like this.
Melancholia.
What?
That's the word for it.
There was a boy. Francois. This was when I was 15. He was a bit older, 19 or so. But we were so in love. When I met him, I thought I would marry him, have a family with him. And all this I felt so quickly. When I was young, I would always be like this, getting attached so easily. But with Francois, I really thought he was the one for me.
So what happened?
Right when we started dating, we fucked. And I didn't like it. It wasn't good for me. So after that, I stopped talking to him. And he would call and call. But for weeks, I wouldn't answer. But then after that, I felt bad, so I met him at his friend's house. I told him the truth, and he couldn't believe it. My God. I still remember the look on his face. He was so in love with me. He asked me for a second chance, but I didn't want to. After the first time I knew.
I think you should have given him a second chance.
But I didn't want him anymore. I would have just hurt him even more if we stayed together.
You said you made a lot of mistakes with guys.
So many.
When those happened, did you ever think about the guys you said no to? Guys like Francois?
Che vuoi dire?
Oh, I mean, you break that guy's heart. Reject him. Then you go slumming it with some random guy? That's a bit cruel, isn't it?
Non essere ingenuo. Non puoi paragonare le persone. Con quei ragazzi ho fatto quello che sentivo sul momento. È così scioccante per te?
Not shocking. Maybe a bit disappointing.
Why is it the same? Every guy is the fucking same. You find out who I am, and all you can do is judge.
I'm not judging. Don't think you should put out to every guy who asks.
I'm not like that, David. So don't fucking say it.
Oh, it's alright.
Faccio quello che voglio. Non mi forza nessuno, non fare tanto il moralista. Don't.
What? You're afraid I'll show the pictures to Johan?
Non dire il suo nome.
Oh, so maybe you do have a conscience.
If you keep acting like this, I'm going to go, David, and I won't come back, I promise you that.
You have a short temper, Marie. Has anyone ever told you that?
Johan is coming back tomorrow. It's gonna be harder to see you.
I know.
How much longer are you staying for?
A week? Maybe a bit longer?
So we've still got time. I know you won't believe me, but I will be sad to see you go. These past few days have been really great. Non ti dimenticherai di me, vero? Then let's just enjoy the time we had left. Amore mio, I've missed you so much.
Marie. Paul was in such bad shape. When I went to see him, he had all these tubes hooked into him. Apparatuses allowing him to breathe.
Did he know you were there?
Yes. They woke him up eventually, and we spoke.
What did he say?
Nothing meaningful. I don't think he knew who I was, to be honest. But that wasn't the upsetting part. That night, when I got back to the hotel, I kept thinking about him. All the people we knew, the time we spent together. Didn't remember any of it. It was like it never happened. Then I started to weep. Like some child. I didn't know why. So strange, isn't it? There I was, filled with this unbearable sadness.
Don't dwell on it, my love.
I wish you'd come by more. I haven't seen you since he came back.
I told you it would be difficult.
I know, it's just... I think about how it was. Things you said. That was only a week ago, Marie. Has it really changed that much?
I wish you wouldn't be like this. You know what my situation is, and I never promised you anything.
Just try taking responsibility for yourself sometime. You say things. Maybe you mean them. Or maybe you don't. Why not just be clear about it? What's so hard about that?
Te l'ho detto, David. Per tutto questo tempo sono stata sincera con te. È che tu vuoi troppo. Non capisco perché tu non possa apprezzare le cose per quelle che sono.
It's funny coming from you. It's a joke is what it is. Everything's been going well. Finished up the assignment, so I'll keep my agent happy. For now, at least.
And, you've been keeping yourself entertained, otherwise?
Look. I know I don't come off looking too great here. I know you and Marie are close.
Of course. That doesn't bother her. It never has.
She's not totally at fault here.
At fault for what? David, you're acting like you did something wrong. I could see it being an issue if we were teenagers. But we're not.
I took it out this morning, going through all photos. Did you see Marie much while I was gone?
Marie? No. Not really. I was busy finishing up the photos.
I noticed a huge change in her. She seems to be coming to life.
I'm glad to hear that. You took this.
That's how I knew her. I photographed her about a year ago.
I thought. You know, I got this photo from the police. They said she had it in her house.
That's right. I remember you mentioning something about a portrait. I did make the connection. Such a sad thing she was.
One of those kinds of nights, hey?
What?
You know, David, I was thinking about what you said the other day. You know, I think it's quite interesting about how you put it, the relationships being transient. And when I came home, I started thinking about my response. And I realized, David, that I wasn't quite honest with myself.
I'll be back. Let me talk to you for a second.
Sure, but Alex was just telling me about this hotel he's working on in Berlin, and it really sounds amazing.
Well, it's still a while off, but we got high hopes for it.
We go. Give me a cigarette.
Can it wait till after dinner? I just didn't get a chance to talk to everybody.
Sure. Okay. That's fine.
Ég meina verst það sem gerði kjæst að hún fyrir einu sinni skuldinlega manneskja að leifa að vera ástfangin er að þú hefur hamingjusam til tilbyrja
Þetta er eitt samband sem er orðið eldri en eins árs.
Mamma og pabbi
Er það?
Svona börn
Ok, það er það eitt. Ég man er í alveg að vera hamingjusam í eitt ár.
Amen. I'm stuffed. Always love a cigarette after dinner. Cleanse the palate. So, Leigh was telling me she came out to see you.
Yeah? She told you.
I'm impressed.
About what?
That's nothing, it's just... I tried to get in her pants a couple of times. She's a tough one. Not like Marie. Johan really is clueless. Marie does what she wants with whoever she wants.
So you fucked her then? That's what you're saying, right? You fucked her?
Hey, man. Oh, hey, man. What the fuck is your problem, man? Hey! What the hell is going on? This guy is fucking drunk.
Fuck you.
Okay, enough, guys. No one has heard anything, but please.
David! Ég var annars skoðum aðeins okkur.
Allt kjaftanis.
Hvað?
Veistu, aldrei get ég skilið hvað Marie sér við þig.
Sorry. I'm just getting up.
You don't look so well.
Look. If Alice and I'm starting off like that.
I never cared much for Alice. And anyways, probably had it coming. But that's not why I'm here. I came by because there's somewhere I've been meaning to show you. When I was growing up, I would go hunting with my father. My grandfather too sometimes. But now, it's illegal to hunt the wildlife out here. So instead, I set up targets. For me, it was never about killing the animals. I was a bit timid when it came to that anyway. I was more interested in just being in the wilderness. It was one of the few occasions I would get to be alone with my father. So I would spend my time just paying attention to him. Seeing how he would act. My whole life, that man was a stranger to me. Most of what I know of him comes from observing him out here. It's a shame, really. I wasn't sure about you and Maria at first. I had my suspicions, of course. But it wasn't until last night that I was certain. The way you lashed out at Alex.
I don't know what you think you know.
Please, David, don't insult me. What was it? Did he tell you that you were special? That you were the only one he can talk to? Be open with? You see, I know the kind of girl Maria is. I've always known it. I'm not so vain to think that I could change her. But it doesn't mean I love her any less.
I didn't mean for it to happen this way. It wasn't something I planned. I am sorry, Johan. If that means anything.
I lied to you.
What?
Or at least I didn't tell you the whole truth. I was seeing Elisa on and off for the last 2 seasons I've been out here. She had notions of how things were. Her place in my life. I knew that she was struggling with depression. I even had a feeling that something might happen to her. Yet I did nothing. I felt a bit guilty at first. But then I realized, if I was being honest with myself, I know that she never meant anything to me. Just like you don't mean anything to Marie.
Sembra che ti abbia preso appena in tempo.
Just got everything packed in.
So where are you headed to next?
I have to go see the publisher in London. That's probably New York.
I'm jealous. Look, David. I just wanted to say that I'm sorry.
About what?
The other night. It's just... with everything that happened last week. I wasn't being myself. And it wasn't fair to you, I know.
So those few days we had, it was nothing.
You should just forget about me.
Do you really want that? This whole thing, you and Johan out here, I don't understand it. What's there to say, right? Never makes sense from the outside. If I asked you to get in this car with me right now, what would you say to that? Things would be better.
You know that's not true. We know each other now. We have to stop for the moment, but that doesn't mean we can try again. You're only a plane right away.
Come and go as you please, right? I've never met anyone as selfish as you.
Perché dici così, David? Che cosa ti ho fatto?
That's the problem. You don't know. I can't really speak to the future. But when I make a choice, I usually stick to it. I think this will be the last time we see each other, Marie.
One pleasure.
I booked those 2 tickets to Madrid for next week. I'm getting a bit sick of Iceland for the moment.
You read my mind. David left today.
Is that right?
I saw him this morning. Said goodbye.
You know, I quite liked him. Interesting guy. We weathered some storms, you and I. But we always make it through, don't we? Why is that?
You know why?
I don't know. I don't like hearing you say it.
You recently made headlines for your campaign against the preservation of the right to bear arms in the Second Amendment war that's been raging in Washington, complete with catchy slogan, "Keep guns in games."
Well, it's something that I'm very passionate about. We've lost touch with how lucky we are to be here. You know, we piss on the planet, we piss on the animals, on nature, and on each other. And then we raise our fist in protest for our right to own a gun while people are being killed left and right. And then we delude ourselves into believing that gun that we own could ever match might with the 21st century American military. Gun ownership in this country is an obsolete tradition. It can't protect us anymore. In fact, it's clearly hurting us.
Well, certainly a very traditionalist perspective to support gun ownership, and the number of failed bills reflects that. Tradition still stands strong in America.
That makes me very sad. I mean, what is it going to take to get that point across?
And your solution would be to contain violence to video games?
Well, we're never going to contain it, but we can direct it. You want to shoot something? You want to shoot somebody? Play a game. Play one of my games.
Flight's not delayed like we thought. Out the door in 30, okay?
Proposition. One that should definitely be considered.
Or we're not going to be able to sort through all these things.
Speaking of your games, what can you tell us about the rumors that your top security officer, Orson Creed, has been pushing to move Sentinel into military contracts?
This is exactly.
I dare you.
Orson, we need to go.
Hold on.
The technology that we developed and how it can best be used to serve the public. Mr. Creed and I fall on different sides of the aisle. And let's be clear about this. This is not the first time he's tried to extract an intellectual property. But I can promise you, it will be the last.
So Orson Creed would be the one saying...
Under his direction, Sentinel becomes a military tech developer.
You doing this?
That.
And I do not
Do you
want
expect
that.
anything less?
Marrying ourselves to tradition has held us back. People are resistant to the future. But that doesn't stop it from coming. And if it's not me, it's going to be the next guy who takes up the reins. At the end of the day, it's your quarter.
If any of you are unfamiliar with Mr. Kincaid's gaming ambitions, and from the numbers, there can't be too many, we've heard where you think Mr. Creed is going to take Sentinel. Tell us what you're doing here, what you've done.
I wanted to take the gaming world, and I wanted to push it. I wanted to push the interactivity, the gameplay, the environment. Players want to be in the game. And right now, we're closer to that than anyone's ever been before.
Well, you know, some of your critics have been pretty vocal about their issues with that, especially given your outspoken stance against guns.
I think you'd be surprised how many of those critics have secret gaming accounts of their own. Look, I have an issue with guns on the street, and I think that issue will be resolved. So,
Take one more look around, I'll start the
Position
car.
yourself to capitalize on turning tides.
No, but one might wonder about the nobility of the cause.
At the end of the day,
I love you for not being him.
in America, we are in the business of making money. If I can do that while making my country a little safer, buddy, I call that the American dream. People are literally controlled by their phones, their tablets, their social networks, and the games that they play.
Abby!
We live in a world dominated by technology. You can call it sad. Hell, you can call it whatever you want. But you can't argue one fact. It is now.
Just me.
Come on.
I thought you might come outside for this one.
Quit playing around. Come on. Give it to me.
And when is Kincaid gonna stop all of this?
Yeah, I guess it is kind of old school for a new school guy, huh?
Really nice way to say someone's paranoid.
Says the man who refuses to leave his house.
Shut up, Bernard.
What's the new adventure?
Stay tuned.
See ya.
Right on time, my princess.
Oh, gee, you know how I love it when you call me princess.
So, Your Highness, how art thou on this majestic morning?
I'm good. Another day at the office. Jerry brought me crepes for breakfast this morning.
That bastard. You tell that Jerry that you're mine. All mine.
Uh-huh. That would require you to get out of your house and take me out.
Oh, princess, how can you resist my sex appeal?
Oh, nothing sexier than sitting on the other end of a phone while your coworker mods a game against protocol.
You know, first of all, that only happened like 3 times.
4 times.
Whatever. And second, the mods made the games better.
Uh-huh. Oh, right. Let me give you your moment.
Tell me about this game.
Well, you won't be modding this game, I can tell you that.
Okay.
This is the one, the Kincaid Prophecy, the dream game, the one where you get to be in the world.
Really? This? Oh. Hey, keep talking. I'm listening. Just gotta grab my pizza.
Well, you'll be testing the gameplay mostly. Kincaid isn't ready to reveal the real test just yet.
It's quite malicious to give Caleb Angelo a run for not only his money, but his servers. So, can you tell me about it then? Back off! Exactly how are you in this world?
comment.
Yes, we get some comment. Any comment?
Absolutely no comment.
I said no comment.
Let's go.
Hey, did you hear me? Hello?
Sorry, no. Let's get started. We have a lot to cover.
All right. Let's do this.
We are on the clock.
Gotta go. Almost got it. Done. What?
Pack up the gear. I'll get the girl.
Come on, boys. Let's go.
Enjoy the ride, old friend.
Style is great. Realistic.
Kincaid wanted a grounded universe, meaning real human movements with a stylized aesthetic.
Distract from the intense violence, no doubt.
You're so smart.
You know. Can't say I've seen a game start like this before. No menu, no options, no loading.
Total immersion. That's the goal.
Man, that looks like worse than Creed.
So?
Guess they designed it for the whole total falling out of destruction thing.
I guess so.
Oh, it's amazing. Almost like I can see anger.
Pretty good, huh?
Damn good. I guess I'm supposed to grab that. Yep. Play me. Cute.
Hey, Horst. Good to see you're up and about. I bet you're wondering about now, just what the hell did we do to you? But you should know. How could the artist forget his own artwork, right? we've got a series of tests for you, Urs. And I can't wait to see you make it through. Because I know you will, buddy. You'll have 90 minutes to complete each objective. If you fail, Urs, I hope you're listening, buddy. If you fail to finish in a 90-minute window, your beautiful wife, Abby, loses a body part per objective. Okay? Okay. Mission 1. National Bank is about to be robbed. Your mission is to get inside, undetected, during the robbery, and retrieve the contents of safety deposit box 1121. Do you hear me? If you're compromised, it's all over. Think of Abby. Beautiful Abby. Okay, Scout, you better get a move on. Your 90 minutes begin now.
Heavy. Yep. Still has a classic video game setup.
How can we embrace the new without acknowledging the old?
True that. True that. Inventory.
Hit the gray button.
No inventory menu either? Or he just pulls out whatever he has on him? Weird, but okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, just in, we are getting unconfirmed reports of armed men in the Southtown branch of National Bank. No details as of yet. I'm told one of our reporters is sending us text messages from the scene, from inside the bank. Please stand by.
I'm going to stay on the line today with you. Orders, straight from the top.
Yes, ma'am. Aren't you just beaming with excitement over your assignment?
Max, I didn't mean it like that. I mean...
Oh, come on, princess. Say it with me. Smitten.
Who says that anymore?
I say it. Oh, shit. I wonder if I,
Max, stay on the mission. We're on a timetable, remember?
Yeah, totally.
Max! I told you to stay on the mission.
Oh, I guess I don't want any stars or anything.
Don't do that again.
What? It's just a game. Relax. Just having a little fun, that's all.
Yeah. Just remember the clock is running.
Yeah, right. Talk to people.
Hit the black button with the cursor over her.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
What?
Yeah. I've never seen NPCs react like that before.
Well, it's probably because you're being a douche.
Oh, hey, sweetie pie. Oh, you getting a little jealous on me or what?
Hardly.
Kinda like it.
I need to access safety deposit box 11.21.
Are you crazy?
I need to access safety deposit box 1121.
Wait,
Where do I know you from?
I need the keys, ma'am.
You're gonna get yourself killed.
I need the keys. Right now.
I don't have them. They're in my desk. It's over there.
Well, there's 2 points for difficulty. Get down! Bingo. Oh. What's this?
The signal.
Hey, we got a hot shot over here. Drop the gun or you're dead. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Trying to murk some NPCs.
Stealth is key for this mission, Max.
Thanks for the tip.
And, don't kill any hostages. You'll fail the mission.
Someone's being a little drama queen. Relax. I can always reload and autosave.
Hey, you're all gonna die.
Stay down! Check right! Clear!
Let it come. Come again.
Small Virgo.
Hey, I'm gonna take a quick break. Why won't this damn thing pause?
I'll look into it.
Well, I'm still taking a break. Man's gotta take a look.
We're here with bank manager Lillian Brandt, who is one of the hostages in this crisis. Can you confirm that he killed all the suspects?
No. He stopped them.
And you're saying this man was Orson Creed?
What the hell?
I didn't recognize him at first. There was a mess in there.
The Orson Creed who was recently fired following disputes with the Sentinel CEO, Andrew Kincaid.
He saved my life. I just wish that I could thank him. It just seemed like he was gone as fast as he came. If you're out there, thank you.
We're awaiting comment from Sentinel, and authorities tell us attempts to contact Orson
That's not
Creed
right.
and his wife have failed. Ladies and gentlemen, you are as confused as we are. Stay with us. Ladies and gentlemen, these cell phone photos just came to us from our source inside. It looks pretty convincing. Orson Creed, apparent hero, leaving the bank with $2 million. As far as we know, the money has not been recovered, and there is no sign of Orson Creed.
Is everything okay?
I'm calling the police.
What? Max, no. Max!
911 operator, sit down and play the game.
What's going on?
Should be asking you that. I sit down and start playing this brand new game, and all of a sudden, my mission is on the goddamn news. There's no way.
Calm down, Max.
Calm down? Just tell me, did I just kill a bunch of people?
You need to listen to me right now. You need to keep playing, Max. Trust me, just keep playing. You have to.
Not until I figure out what's going on. Only thing I'm doing is turning this damn thing off.
Max, no!
Hello, Max.
No, this is not happening.
Shut up and listen very, very carefully. Your life depends on it. Now, let me be perfectly clear. If you, Max, try to call the authorities, turn off your console, or leave the house, which shouldn't be a problem for you, right? We're going to kill your girl, and then we're going to tell the cops what you did.
What are you talking about?
And check your bank account. I can see it in the headlines now. Say it isn't so, Max. I think you get the point. Now finish the game.
Max. Max, you have to finish the game.
I knew you'd make it. Good job. Very exciting stuff. Your wife keeps your digits for now. Let's see how you do in round 2, shall we? There's a private school a few miles north. There's about to be another shooting. Get there and wait for further instructions.
Can't believe you're a part of all of this.
They didn't give me a choice.
Save it. You're just a voice. Text him.
Okay, champ.
Good God, this guy's annoying.
There's a shooter in the building. The authorities are about to be contacted. Internal security will attempt to take him out. You are going to stop them.
What?
You heard it right, folks. Your mission is to protect the shooter. And if you refuse, I've been itching to spend some time with Abby. Clock starts now.
I'm not doing this. No.
Max, you have to.
No!
I don't want to die.
Sorry.
Let me go! Let me go! They're gonna kill my mother!
Parker High School, where a shooting has just taken place. Tragic day for our city.
Sad, Horsey. Why the blues? You should be so happy. Abby's still in one piece. Nothing? No witty comeback? That hurts my feelings. Your next mission is a juice.
Max, what are you doing?
Improvising. Can you hear me? This is your player. I need your help.
Please eat. I've missed our lunches, Abby. You're as beautiful now as you ever were. Well, let's not quibble over the details.
You were a snake then, and you're a snake now.
Okay, well, I'll take that as a compliment. A snake is an evolutionary masterpiece and incredibly misunderstood. And like the snake, I'm just doing what needs to be done. Though I don't seem to remember you putting up such a fuss back when I was paying your bills. No one could type a memo quite like you. You ever tell Creed about us?
There is no us, you piece of shit.
Well, not for a while, right? Churchill. I keep Winston up there to remind me to stay the course. He once said, "You have enemies? Good. That means you stood up for something sometime in your life." You can't expect everyone to believe in your vision. But when they wake up one day in a better world, they will thank you for your contribution. Yes? That husband of yours is a stubborn man.
You've underestimated him. He's a survivor.
That's what I love about you. You're just so dramatic. You're unpredictable. I hate to eat and run, but your husband is actually becoming a bit of a nuisance. And I need to go remind the dog who's master. I'll be back.
To build may be the slow and laborious task of years. To destroy can be the thoughtless act of a single day. Churchill said that too. Careful of your dreams, Andrew.
Time to bring the pain.
Get some. You don't want none of this, Bree. You don't want none of this, huh? No.
Never thought you'd betray us, Creed.
Are you there?
Me?
You said I can't mop this game.
Max.
But you can.
I can't.
Unblock the speech frequency.
Max,
Do it. Or I'm done. So are you. You okay?
Who the hell is that?
Tech support.
No. Let them find the bugs. Let them think that they're ahead. It won't matter.
I want to see where he takes us. How do you know my house is bugged, Mr. Creed?
I created every security protocol for Sentinel, including bugging.
You bugged my house?
Everything you've received from Sentinel is monitoring you.
Show me. I need a beer. Come on, join me. We'll drink up. Ooh, my bad. We'll get that cleaned up, no problem.
So you're Sentinel's secret weapon.
Ready in the flesh? Just a gamer. So tell me, what is all this? What's your deal, Mr. Creed?
My wife calls me Mr. Creed when she's upset. We just met, kid. I developed the technology that connects you to me. It's called Control X.
Control X? Sounds like a bad sci-fi movie.
It's the prototype. It was meant for surveillance, but I thought it better suited for military.
Why military?
I served a couple of tours. Lost a few too many friends. Control X is about making stronger soldiers with faster reflexes, with 2 sets of eyes.
What's Kincaid got to do with all this?
I'm not sure, but he has some master plan.
Keep guns and games.
No, that's bullshit. I know Kincaid. He's a 1%er. He doesn't care how many lives it takes to keep his billions. I wanted Control X to save people. He wants it to use them.
So how'd you work for him?
He paid me good money.
Yeah. What about that Zane guy?
He's just a dog on a leash. Bought in for muscle. He's a glory seeker. Wants everything I got.
Hang on a second.
Authorities have now confirmed through surveillance footage, Orson Creed has gone from bank hero to murderer. A strange and bizarre day for our city. An example of a man unhinged. Truly shocking.
It's a load of shit. Come on.
Just call me Oswald. I'm the distraction.
From what?
The future of gaming. What got you into it, kid?
It's just a world that I fit in. People in the real world tend to let you down. You lose someone special in the game, it doesn't hurt as bad. Today actually marks 2 years since I left this house. Yeah. I was coming from a gaming tournament that I won. And being famous sometimes makes you unpopular. It's the middle of the day. I was out walking with our best friend. And they drove by. Windows came down. Let's just say that they missed me. There's a picture. Take a look. What? I love that dog. Okay?
Best thing that ever happened to me before that day. It's not always easy losing someone you care about. You should know that, right? Signal.
You gotta get this thing out of me, kid.
What the hell? I don't want to do that.
I do.
I'm gonna go flush out this beer.
Stand down. I've got this. I think you've had enough fun.
Why are you doing this?
Where is he? Creed!
I'm here.
I'm disappointed in you, Max. I chose you because you're the best. You understand the game world, and you understand rules. Well, you've broken the rules, so that means a penalty. Tell me something. How are you and your girl doing, huh? I'm sensing some trust issues there. I'll kill it every time, my friend. I mean, what do we have if we can't trust each other?
Princess, you okay?
She could be, but that's up to you. Here are 5 feeds, 5 Sentinel employees, each equally disappointing to me. Your naughty girl is one of them.
Well, that's bullshit. You know I've never seen her.
Pay attention, Max. That's the point. You choose wisely, she lives. You choose poorly, they all die. Tell you what, I'm gonna make it easy on you. Do it. You should be thanking me, Max. I just got 4 choices. You got 60 seconds. Good luck.
Max! Max, what the hell's going on?
I don't know. I don't know. There. It's her. It's her. P4. P4! Come on! P4! It's her!
Congratulations.
Why are you doing this? What the hell do you want?
You'll be getting a message with instructions. And little man, I suggest you follow them.
Baby, I'm okay. They want you to go to the ground floor of the Needle. Caleb Angelo will be leaving a dinner. And they want you to kill him.
I get it now.
Tell me.
Caleb Angelo owns 51% of the world's largest server farm. Kincaid only owns 40%. With Angelo out of the way, he can scoop up all of the shares. Complete control. He wants to play God. Let's do this.
Right. Okay. Creed. Go get your wife back.
I'm sorry about your loss.
Are you okay? Shit. Let's kill this dude.
What?
Never mind. What happened?
They told me I was reassigned, but I managed to sneak away. I'm here to help how I can. I'm so sorry that I got you into this.
No, don't worry about it. The important thing is you're safe.
What do you mean?
I lived through all this. I'll tell you how I saved your life. Like, for real.
You can't tease a girl like that.
Putting you on speaker. Feeling of interest.
Just remember, there's no respawning here. If he dies, you're done.
Go big or go home, right? I always wanted to do this.
Do what? Just booting up my laptop. Max, are you hanging from a car?
Yes, Your Highness, I am.
You stay away from my dad!
Who the hell is this guy?
I'm gonna gut you like a pig.
Get it, boy! So what the hell I pay you for? Look, I'm rich. I'll pay you whatever they're paying, and I'll double it. I'm not a bad guy. I'll do anything for you. I have a daughter. She's beautiful, super hot. You can have her. I'll give it to you. Just let me go. Come on, guy. Come on.
Max, are you?
Who the hell are you?
Yeah, what the hell is going on over there? Angelo should have recognized Creed.
Sir, he's here.
Lock it down. Lock it down!
Yes, sir.
We're locked down, gentlemen. No one out. You know who's coming. And remember, no shooting. So unstrap. Now! Kincaid wants him alive. And wait for my command. You think you can just walk back in here?
Where's Abby?
Come to rescue your girl? I heard she had a lovely meal with the boss.
They might even be getting ready to call it a night.
I'm not leaving here without her.
You hear that? He's not leaving without her.
Fuck you. But retiring from violence. Guess we're gonna call this a cheat day.
Tear that bitch's arms and legs off!
All personnel, report to main entrance.
Laissez-moi m'occuper de lui.
Oh no. Get up! This isn't over!
I gave you a chance.
What?
I gave you a chance.
Brothers!
Abby!
Stop. Right there. She'll be dead before you can touch her. So, where's Zane?
He's dead.
Congratulations.
Maybe you're next.
Maybe.
Is this what it's all come down to? Well, I hope you've rehearsed.
That's cute. And for your information, yes, I have. I gotta say, you were fairly impressive, but I mean, what else would we expect from the great Orson Creed? Am I right?
I had some help. You know all about that.
Yes, you did. Which reminds me, where is Robin? Oh, yeah. In my evil trap. So, on to the monologue, yeah? What was it you wanted to know? My master plan?
What's your game, Maestro?
Always a gentleman, even under duress.
But why kids? Why would you kill children?
They're casualties of war.
You're delusional.
I'm delusional. It's broken, Creed. The whole damn show is broken. And you want to take Control X, and you want to give it to the puppeteers, the people who sell all of us on America, land of the free. You want to do that, and you call me delusional? I see the future. In the gamers lies our salvation. As events like today continue, the country will pass my bill willingly.
To keep guns in games.
An army of elite gamers, born for what we provide. An absolute controlled militia, ready to strike. That's the revolution of today. And that's how we show the world the potential in our humanity. From time to time, the Tree of Liberty must be refreshed with the blood of patriots. This is our wasteland. What we've made doesn't have to be like this. Sometimes, to make things better, you need to start by making them worse. And I will do that. I will tear it down. I will tear it all down. And then I will rebuild it. Brick by brick.
So you'll lead this new order.
And you could have been there, right at my side.
That's bullshit. You don't have the right to control people from being assholes. And you can't because we're gonna fuck up. That's what being human is. This was never about saving the wasteland. The wasteland's inevitable because of who we are. And that's reality, brother. So who's selling who? This is about you and no one else. This is about your greed. This is about your quest to be what only a god can be. Right now, I am God! Well, you can't control me. You sure as hell can't control her. At the end of it all, what is this really? It's about what you don't have, what you can't have, what I have.
You don't know shit.
You don't think I saw you coveting her? Well, no matter what happens today, you'll always know that she chose me over you.
Hey! What are you doing, huh? What are you doing? Hey! Drop the controller!
Drop it! Drop it right now! Hey! Drop the controller now! No. Shit. Gotcha.
Mom! Shit! Max, what is it? What's going on? Max!
When I come back, you're gonna buy me dinner to thank me.
What? Max, wait! Max!
This ends now. I'll remember you well.
Kincaid! Remember why your friend is dead, Max.
Because of what you're holding in your hand. Through me, that'll never happen again.
Shoot him.
I know you won't shoot me.
Get out of the house.
It's not much to think of it. Come on, let's go.
So, if you're just joining us, I'm here with Max Troy, champion gamer and former lead tester for Sentinel. After a very bizarre chain of events that one might only find in a video game, the Sentinel board unanimously voted in this young man as their new CEO. You've been fairly silent since this has all happened, and we're all dying to know. Tell us a little bit about what happened and what you have planned.
Well, one thing we must acknowledge as a leader in this field is our responsibility to shape our society. If you look where we've come, or arguably where we've fallen to, you have to ask yourself what happened to our humanity? Where did it go? In my new position, my focus is to return the spotlight to the gamers. I find that the single most important thing. And hopefully if we're smart enough, we can remind our consumers to engage in balance and to remember what makes them human in the first place. In between missions, of course.
Some of your critics have voiced concerns, going as far as to fear you're going to fall into the same track as your predecessor. And with such an unprecedented vote, some are wondering, I think, if you almost planned for this to happen.
Any ambitious man will dream of reaching the top. To deny that would deny my own humanity, I think. Andrew Kincaid was a god in his own world. And any god who is obsessed with his own power sets himself up for his own demise. And that power falls on his angels. Someone had to take up the reins. All we can do is hope for a fresh perspective. Ultimately, it's up to us to enter this world, to take up that controller, to make those decisions. Ultimately, it's your quarter.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, straight from the man himself. Time will tell if Sentinel takes us in a new direction. We will all be curiously watching.
An unoriginal
Hee hee.
production.
Animated Crunch.